Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another video, man. We are back with another one. Today's video, we'll be reacting to creepy, strange TikTok. Let's get into it. Alright, let's see what's going on in here.
I don't know about you guys, but Chuck E. Cheese destroying all of their animatronics in a video right after FNAF came out is more reason to believe that FNAF may have been created because of Chuck E. Cheese. There was literally no reason for them to smash up these animatronics, but they could have sold them and got thousands of dollars for them, as they are very, very good memorabilia pieces. And for them to pull this move right after FNAF hit theaters is even more suspicious. I don't know about you guys, but FNAF came out in 2014, and the incident that happened at Chuck E. Cheese in 1993 may be the whole inspiration behind it. So, are the people who own Chuck E. Cheese trying to avoid an FNAF catastrophe? Do they know something about the souls of the people that actually died at Chuck E. Cheese in 1993? Hi, my name is Aja, and I will be talking about an original incident that happened in 1993 at a Chuck E. Cheese that may have been the original inspiration for the FNAF franchise. If you do like my content, you can find my podcast on Spotify under That's Insane with Aja. Now let's get into it. So in 1993, there was a gunman who went into a Chuck E. Cheese and killed 4 workers as he was an ex-co-worker. This is the original news article that was released in 1993. This incident happened in Aurora, Colorado, when a worker walked in and opened fire on 4 employees and killed them all. Every employee died on scene at Chuck E. Cheese. If you know anything about Chuck E. Cheese, everyone is responsible for being the mascot at some point where they go out and greet children. Here are the people that were killed, these 4 in the center. This is actually the shooter, and this is the mayor of Colorado at the time. And as you can see, the woman on the top was 19, 17, 17, and 50. Here's the article from November 7th talking about how Chuck E. Cheese are destroying all of their animatronics so suddenly. Which is weird because Five Nights at Freddy just came out October 27th, not even a couple weeks ago. If you know anything about Five Nights at Freddy, it's about children's souls who go into animatronics and they end up possessed, and so forth and so on. Would it be too far-fetched to say that Chuck E. Cheese got wind of this and decided they were going to destroy all of their animatronics? Right after these children were executed in Chuck E. Cheese began to rise rapidly. Some consider this, as well as Business Insider, the rise of Chuck E. Cheese. Which is weird because normally when things like that happen, so for people to be slaughtered in Chuck E. Cheese and they see their best year of income is crazy. I don't know, guys. Is it too far-fetched to say that Chuck E. Cheese used the souls of these children to become very wealthy and profited from their death? Is it too far-fetched to say that the animatronics may possess the spirits of these people who died at Chuck E. Cheese? Is it too crazy to think that they may have been the inspiration for FNAF? I don't know. The characters kind of add up, as well as the amount of characters.
No, I reject it because I do not believe in fairy tales about
This is a good movie. Doctor Strange,
power of belief.
the first one.
There is no such thing as spirit. We are made of matter and nothing more. You're just another tiny, momentary speck within an indifferent universe.
You think too little of yourself.
Oh, you think you see through me, do you? Well, you don't. But I see through you!
She had to check him real quick, you feel me? It's a good movie, check it out. Maybe you haven't seen it.
What did you just do to me?
I pushed your astral form out of your physical form.
What's in that tea? Psilocybin? LSD?
It's just tea. With a little honey.
What just happened?
For a moment, you entered the astral dimension.
What?
A place where the soul exists apart from the body.
Why are you doing this to me?
To show you just how much you don't know. Open your eyes. What is real? What mysteries lie beyond the reach of your senses? At the root of existence, mind and matter meet. Thoughts shape reality.
That's so true. Thoughts shape reality.
This universe is only one of an infinite number. Worlds without end. Some benevolent and life-giving. Others filled with malice and hunger. Dark places where powers older than time lie, ravenous and waiting. Who are you in this vast multiverse, Mr. Strange? Have you seen that before in a gift shop?
Teach me.
Now you want to get teach. Yo, check out that movie if you haven't, man. It's definitely a good movie to watch, man. Doctor Strange, the first one. The second one's, I didn't really see it. Like, I didn't really feel it like that. But the first one was pretty good, not gonna lie. So go ahead and check it out, man. If you haven't seen it, man. That's right. Our minds are limitless. Indeed.
So God will send you all of the desires of your heart. And that is something that I want everybody who can hear this interview to know. As much as I'm supposed to be promoting this movie and talking about my album, I just feel like we're in competition right now because they are trying to normalize the devil. They are trying to the devil is on the main stage at award shows and in every video and signs and symbols. And I said, you know what? We need to stop treating our relationship with Jesus like the little buddy that you talk to before you go to bed at night, and not be more vocal about all the things that God means to us and all of the things that God has brought us through. Because there's been a lot of moments that you didn't post about. But yet you know, how did God decide to get me through this?
Yeah, man.
And yeah, they going above and beyond to promote the devil. And it's pissing me off. Because the devil worshipers used to be real secretive, going down in the basement, this secret world. Now they just
they on the device too.
Yeah,
Believe that.
Yeah.
I do want to come back and I want to talk to you about Fast 10 as well.
Yeah.
Is that a gang sign? Have you,
Oh, like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah.
What is it?
Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue. It's the symbol of the all-mocking tongue. And I'm sick of it. I want everybody to be in on the joke, man. You know what I mean? For years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy and docile so you don't know what's really going on. You know? And they get out there in the woods in a circle naked and they decide these things. And, you know, and you know, look at him trying to come it up. It's hilarious. And, you know, and I'm sick of, hold on a second. You know what they're trying to do? Who? This thing is buzzing. Hold on. They're trying to turn us into, you know, consumer drones of some sort. I just got to get this. Yeah, listen, I'm in the middle of blowing the lid off some...
What happened?
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I was temporarily interrupted by my iPhone 6 Plus.
That's a big one, huh?
5.5 heads-up HD display. I think what I was really trying to say was I think people will enjoy Dumb and Dumber this weekend.
And that is what I thought you were about to say.
They should all go to the theater. They should all go to the theater tomorrow and see it.
And they should.
Because we could use a good laugh. Ha, 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 ha.
Yeah, let's see what happens. No one cares about movies anymore. No one goes to the cinema. No one really watches network TV. Everyone's watching Netflix. This show should just be me coming out going, well done, Netflix, you win everything. Good night. But no, we got to drag it out for 3 hours. You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer. And it's still more fun than this, okay? Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up! I know he's your friend, but I don't care.
So God will send you all.
They be giving us the hints, man, and they have to. You know, it's universal law. They feel like if they give us the truth, then they release their karma. No.
When you see what it looks like in your bladder when you...
These are the 10 stages of a spiritual awakening.
12 tricks to reading people.
These are the 10 stages.
When you see what it looks like in your bladder when you hold your urine.
Okay, I didn't know all that now. For real? With the kidneys? Wow. But if I'm in bed and it's cold... Somebody said that in the comments. I hate when it's cold and you like, trying to go. But I feel like you just want to sit there and just say, forget it. What's this? I think this.
When you see what it.
These are the 10 stages of a spiritual awakening. Which one of them are you in right now? Stage 1 is where you're trapped in some sort of repeating pattern, or some situation, or some cycle that you just can't break out of. In this stage, we're unconscious about our patterns or the dramas that we're participating in. This is where we're just going through life almost on autopilot. It's like the only things that we're aware of are the things that are happening in our life. Like we're in this bubble where nothing else exists. And we're content to live inside of this bubble, only aware of our pain, or at best, the mediocre life that we live. We stay in this bubble until stage 2. Stage 2 is where something in your life rocks you to your core and pops that bubble. Something so painful and traumatic happens that we're forced to take inventory on our life. This is where we begin to see that there's more to reality than what's happening around us. Also, due to the shock and trauma of this phase, this is where we start to understand there's more to our existence than this physical reality. Stage 3, this is where we're forced to sit and face our pain. Whatever happened in stage 2, the pain doesn't automatically go away. Here in stage 3 is where we're forced to actually sit with it. And we sit with it, unable to escape it until we have some sort of insight about what happened. Then this brings us into stage 4, the perspective shift. This is where we start to find meaning in what happened in stage 2. We start to really understand the lessons that came out of that pain. And that leads to the radical shift in perspective that so many talk about after a spiritual awakening. It's like you've opened up to an entirely new world. Stage 5, exploration. This is where you start to do research on your new perspective and ideas, where many of you will find your way into this new spiritual information throughout the spiritual community. And we all know how overwhelming that can be. So this is where we start to pick some new information from our research and begin to explore it. This exploration is going to bring you right into stage 6, community. This is where you're going to start to take some courses, maybe go on a few spiritual retreats, and start to meet people that have gone through something similar like you. You'll find comfort in community and gravitate towards the ones that have had similar experiences. And then we hit stage 7. Fucking stage 7. No one likes this one. This is where your old patterns and beliefs that you had before your spiritual awakening come to bite you in the ass. We've been busy exploring, researching, and enjoying our new community. Our perspective has completely shifted and we've opened up to this wonderful, amazing new reality. There's so many wonderful things that you've learned about that you can't wait to explore. But the emotional baggage that we accumulated prior to our awakening is still with us. Then we yo-yo back and forth from this amazing new world back into our old beliefs and patterns. We find something new to explore explore to distract us from our pain, and we stay in this cycle until one of two things happen. We're either going to get sick and tired of the roller coaster we're on and move into the next phase, or we're going to experience another stage 2 spiritual awakening. One way or another, you're going to make it into stage 8, and this is where we heal. We get here once we've explored all of the superficial spiritual healing modalities and realize that nothing permanently lasts. So we decide to really face our pain and go and do some deep healing work. This is where we finally decide to work with professionals that are trained specifically for trauma. We face the awful things that happened to us as a child, the things that we've been trying to forget our entire adult life but haven't been able to. We get help processing grief from that tragic loss. We face all of the traumatic experiences that caused shock in our body. Now, this is the most difficult, painful stage of them all, but it's also the most rewarding. The first time you liberate from even a piece of your trauma, it doesn't have to be all of it. You're going to experience life-changing results. There's such a euphoric release, even when you let go of a little bit of your bullshit. Now, after you've done a bit of deep healing work, you're going to move into stage 9, and this is where you're going to share some wisdom. This is where you're going to share the things that you've learned along your journey to help other people. Now, I'm not saying that you need to become some sort of a spiritual guru, open a healing center, and start doing all this spiritual work. I mean, you certainly can if you feel guided to, but this is what I really mean by sharing wisdom. When you come across people who you're further ahead of in this process, and believe me, you will, you're going to start to help them. The way that you do that is by just simply sharing your experiences. You're going to just listen. Even if you have all of the answers to everything they're talking about, just listen. Make sure that they're heard and understood. Then instead of giving them the answers or a lecture, you share how you overcame something similar. Now you go into stage 10, where you continue to work on yourself, but on a deeper level. Once you get here, you've developed a very intimate connection with yourself. You become super self-aware. So any issues that come up, you're able to go that much deeper into them and resolve them that much faster. So you go through the healing process very fast for each issue that comes up. That's all of it. Spiritual Awakening 1 through 10. Let me know if you're stuck anywhere. These are the 10 stages of...
What stage would you guys say you guys is on? Let me know in the comments, man. I probably got a lot more healing to do. I'll get to stage 10, I guess. But yeah. Let me know what stage y'all on, man. I want to know.
12 tricks to reading represents a shaky interstate. 12 tricks to reading people.
No one can seem to agree on anything anymore except for two things. Pizza and us. And us.
We walked in, like, oh. And there was, you know, an array of people in the living room. And I went back to find Prince, and he was back there holding court with Tavis Smiley and Cornel West. And he looked up and was like, smiled and gave me the peace sign. And I went back in, and we had pasta and pizza at 4 o'clock in the morning.
How did Prince like his pizza? This is very important. The toppings
first off,
is a window into one's soul.
First off, there was no meat on the pizza, and I didn't see Prince eat any pizza. We would go to his house, man, for the house parties. You know, I want to say Prince was a vegan, and so he had his chef prepare. You know, you'll be at the house, and it'd be Stevie Wonder playing the piano, Malcolm Jamal Warner on bass. You know, Rochelle Farrell singing lead, you know, Harry Connick Jr. playing bongos. No, that was Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, Matthew McConaughey. I'm sorry. I get him confused sometimes. But it was just amazing, man. And then it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, his chef is serving you breakfast. You're like, why am I at Prince's house at 5 o'clock in the morning, man? It was truly an amazing relationship. That not only myself, but other people had with him.
I'm just glad that it was pizza and pasta. It wasn't like a game of telephone, like Prince asked you to do something and it came back pizza and pasta through his assistant.
Anthony, Prince wants you to come back to the hotel and have pasta and pizza. That's how it came to me.
That is fantastic.
I had a lot of fun. When you handed out the pizza, I have to say, nobody knows this except me. And I'm a massive fan of his, and he knows that, so I think he'll be okay with me telling this story. But when he handed out the pizza, Harrison Ford grabbed a slice. He was very hungry. I saw him take a big bite. I looked over my shoulder, right down his throat. Yeah, true story. I took the pizza, and of course, what did I do? I handed it to my mom.
Oh,
But
very sweet.
she's too smart to eat pizza in a gown, so she was like, I'm gonna wait for a little bit.
No, Harrison told me actually at that he told me that he dropped it
Oh,
all
did
down.
he?
Yeah, he actually pointed it out. I didn't see it, but he said I dropped it all
it was
down my shirt.
all down his shirt, yeah.
Yeah.
He went back and he tried to clean it up, and then I think I just saw him leave.
Yeah. No, I knew he'd have the munchies. I knew for
Yeah.
sure Harrison was gonna. All right, I love you so very
Thank
much. Where Clooney lives, George Clooney lives.
Yes.
And Jen and George are friends, so you went to George's house?
Yes, of course. And him and his wife and all these nice people were there, and they invited Jen and me. I know George back in the day too, so we went there and you take a boat, you get on a boat, you cruise down. Went over to their house. They made us homemade pizza, and it was an amazing time. I sat next to Bono. It was a good day.
That is a good day.
It's funny. It's like my Jennifer, every time we're with Jennifer, something great happens because she's everybody loves Jennifer. And I tend to stay at home and do nothing. And my wife is so much going, why didn't I marry Aniston? Why am I stuck with you, man? Because I literally will, even in Italy, she's like, I'm telling you, we got to leave the room, man. I'm a little psychotic.
What do you mean you have to leave the room?
I don't know. I like hanging out with the kids. I like hanging out with the wife. I like playing basketball, and then I like going to sleep.
Yeah. But you just said you were sitting next to Bono and you had a good time.
I know, cause of Aniston, and it was a good time.
Yeah.
But I should do it more. And Aniston will say to me in the middle of the night, whenever I'm with her, something cool. She'll be like, "You see?" And I'll be like, "No, you're right. This is great. This is great." And then the next morning, she'll text me and say, "I know something. Wednesday night if you want." I'll be like, "Come on, we just did that Saturday thing. We don't have to do too much."
She likes to. She's busy all the time. I know she's the greatest host, but
she is a good
I'm I'm going to bed at 9. I can't come over. Your thing starts at 8:30. So
yes, she can handle it. She can handle it. And her parties are incredible at her house too.
Yeah, she does have good parties, and she makes good pizza as well.
She makes great pizza.
Wonderful pizza. All right,
Pizza,
y'all are all like, whatever.
That, the White House does like to prepare all the food, and the kids were not always enthusiastic about the food that they were being served. So they were always trying to call for pizzas, and you can't order a pizza to the White House. I'll just tell you that right now. And we did, sometimes there were exceptions. Yeah, sometimes you could go out maybe, and one of the kids could go out maybe and meet the, and pick it up. Yeah, the pizza driver. Yeah, but the first time you would have thought that, war had been declared, there's a pizza truck outside that says a pizza was ordered. What do we do with it? We had lots of challenges like that.
I mean, to be honest, it sounds like a crank call. From the pizza restaurant's point of view.
Exactly.
You want some pizzas at the White House?
Exactly.
Yes, thank you very much. We're very busy.
I was 16, so I spent a lot of time there.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool.
What's your favorite thing to eat in Chicago?
I didn't really... Everyone said I should eat pizza. I was like, well, no, I don't want to. And then, because I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to. Where did we go? We went True Kitchen.
Hold on a second.
I shouldn't promote things.
You can promote whatever you want, but I need to take a step back because you just said something crazy. What do you mean, why would you want to eat pizza? I don't know, why get up in the morning? Why look at the sun? Why enjoy a rainbow?
Because pizza is just an open sandwich. Am I getting food?
Look at this.
Come on, then. I don't care. I don't care. It's an open-cooked sandwich.
All right, but it's a great...
I go, whenever I have a pizza, I'm like, oh, cool, this is a cool open sandwich. I don't hate it. It's just not like...
In Chicago,
I can open a sandwich at home and put it on the grill. And so when I'm paying for something, I'm going to go, I want to go somewhere where I can't do that. I can't make that.
President Trump, we need someone deported immediately. Yes. He's calling pizza an open sandwich. Yeah, okay. Guillermo, unlock the door, all right? All right, we'll see you soon. Well, that is a shocking and controversial statement that could potentially affect your visa.
Should it? Yeah, should, isn't it? No, it's not like, I just wouldn't.
There's no getting out of this now.
There's not, is it?
Yeah, no, yeah.
I believe it, though, so it doesn't even matter. If I believe it's true, it's true.
You're about to get sent a hail of pizzas. They're going to be coming at you like frisbees. Well, it's great to have you here. Watch the movie's called Widows. It opens November 16th. Daniel Kaluuya, everybody.
I don't do mermaids.
I don't. Something right about that, about how he was acting. He got mad. You kind of got mad about him.
So these circles of friends that you guys have. You told a story about going and having pizza at the Clooney's in Lake.
That's all about pizza,
that's
huh?
all Aniston
Like
thing. She's like, George and I would love you to come over for pizza, but you have to dress right.
What did you put in his after lunch
You
coffee?
have to dress right, Adam.
Good
You can't
God.
show up in your shorts.
Don't embarrass me.
Don't exactly. I don't want to embarrass
Clooney
you.
would. By the way, Clooney wears shorts and he wears t-shirts just like the Sandman. They just have to lay on him a little better. That's the only difference.
How was the pizza? Was it good?
What
Did he make it
Amal's
himself?
pizza was better than Clooney's. They both made. Everybody made a certain kind of pizza.
There's no pizza we didn't love.
Something that he doesn't.
5 different kinds. 5 different kinds or 6 different kinds of pizza that night. Clooney's was excellent. Amal's was the winner.
I will tell you though, I don't know what you guys talked about, but like Clooney is easy to talk to, right?
Yes.
Amal, on the other hand, I'm sure she's very easy to talk to.
So
She was very.
But it feels very intimidating.
No.
She does real life stuff.
She sure does. She's brilliant. She's
But
unbelievable.
inclusive and you
Very
feel great.
inclusive.
You
Very
feel great.
inclusive.
I've seen a picture of the kids. The kids are.
We can't talk about only the Clooney family right now. Let's leave them alone.
Let's ask another question.
I heard of.
No one can seem to agree on anything
I
anymore.
don't know, man. Something about that pizza, man. I don't know. Something behind that. I don't know, man. What do y'all think?
Did you know?
What is that connected to?
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sun, Moon, Eris, Hermes, Zeus, Aphrodite, and Kronos. Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, Sun, Moon, Tyr, Woden, Thor, Freya, and Saturn. So yes, Woden is Thor's dad, and Frigga is Thor's mom. So you have Woden's day, Thor's day, Frigga's day. The 7 planets are the 7 chakras from the coldest Saturn to the hottest the sun. So technically, from root to crown, you could also see it from Saturn, which rules Capricorn, Jupiter rules Sagittarius, Mars rules Scorpio, Venus rules Libra, Mercury rules Virgo, and the Sun rules Leo. So you have lead ruled by Saturn, because when these lights from these 7 luminaries reach down to Earth, what happens is they become solidified. So the stars above come down and they solidify. So the sun's light solidifies and becomes gold. The moon solidifies, becomes silver. Tuesday is called Martes. Mars is red. And when Mars's light comes down to Earth and solidifies, it gives us iron. Iron in your blood is red. Mars is red. Mercury solidifies, becomes Mercury. Jupiter, the light from Jupiter solidifies on Earth and becomes tin. Venus's light becomes copper. And Saturn's light becomes lead. So here you have it. So what are the luminaries? Well, they are just lights in the sky. This is a video of Venus.
Just like an energy ball.
So people say this is water. This is a star in the medium of water, because look how it acts. That's water. Well, it's not actually water, because it goes from messing up and it fixes all of a sudden very quickly. Well, look at this. Let me move my mouse above this. As soon as you move the magnet away from the TV screen, it fixes back to normal. Wherever the magnet is, it distorts it. But if you were to move the magnet, see how it fixes as soon as you move the magnet away? The circle is deformed and then it's back to normal. It's only deformed where the magnet is at. So it's not the watery heavens. It is a field out there, and magnetism means to move. So what you see up there, Ptolemy's geocentric system and Copernicus' heliocentric system. Well, see, Mercury and Venus are retrograding around the sun, which you're going to see here, just like that. So when you have your zodiac sign above your head, the stars themselves are moving. They're the 7 wandering stars, while the zodiac signs stay fixed. There's your Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Stop. You're going to want to hear this. Japanese researchers turned male catfish female with soy components in shocking 2023 finding. Ah, shit, here we go.
Truly extraordinary. They've turned male catfish into females. Yes, you heard that right. Male catfish transformed into females thanks to the power of a soybean compound. But why, you might ask, would anyone want to do this? Well, it turns out that female catfish grow faster than males. So by making all catfish female, we can increase the efficiency of catfish production. Imagine that. A simple soybean, potentially revolutionizing the food market. So how exactly did these researchers manage to achieve this gender-bending feat? The answer lies in a tiny but powerful component of the soybean, genistein. Genistein is a type of isoflavone, a compound found in soybeans that has the incredible potential to tip the gender scales in the fish world. In their quest to boost production efficiency, a team of researchers in Japan embarked on a fascinating experiment. They exposed catfish to varying concentrations of genistein, tracking the effects with scientific precision. Their results were nothing short of astonishing. When the genistein concentration reached 400 micrograms per liter, the group of catfish became entirely female. You may wonder...
And then to add on to that, soy contains a high concentration of isoflavones, a type of plant estrogen that is a similar function to human estrogen,
right,
but is much weaker. Now I find it crazy because soy is in damn near everything that we eat. Just turn the package over and read the back. Let me know what y'all think about soy turning male fish to female fish in the comments. Like and follow for more.
And then we
stay tuned.
eat that too.
Follow me on YouTube if y'all want that exclusive.
And then we eat that too. Like, that's definitely having an effect on us also. Man. It's always something too, man. Nothing is safe. Nothing. And you think something's safe, it's not. You found out something new about it. What's this? Beyond the iceberg. Serpent Gate. Make me wonder, like, how is it that cold and, you know, icy over there? Is it because they got some kind of technology over there? Is that where all the technology come from? Or is that just a weak point on the planet to where they just able to do that? You know, it's making me question. Because this planet was not like this, man. How do you have one spot icy? They gotta have some kind of like technology over there, right? I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong.
As your third eye begins to open, you start witnessing meaningful coincidences that carry profound significance. This awakening brings a realization that there are no random accidents in life. Instead, you become aware that you encounter specific individuals and events precisely when you need them, serving as intentional lessons and guidance on your life's journey. This heightened awareness of synchronicities deepens your understanding of the intricate tapestry of life. You come to believe that every encounter and experience, both in your own life and in the lives of others, unfolds according to a divine plan. It's as if the universe orchestrates a purposeful alignment of people and events to contribute to your growth and enlightenment. This newfound perspective instills a sense of purpose and interconnectedness, enhancing your spiritual understanding and reinforcing your belief in the divine orchestration of existence. As your third eye begins to awaken, a distinctive phenomenon may unfold when you close your eyes. When you gaze upwards, you may encounter a remarkable display of powerful, luminous lights and intricate geometric patterns. These patterns often manifest in a spectrum of vibrant colors, creating a vivid visual experience. The intensity of these visuals can be so pronounced that it might pose a challenge to your usual ease of falling asleep, adding an extra layer of uniqueness to your nightly routine. This visual aspect of the third eye awakening journey adds a fascinating and sometimes intense dimension to your inner experiences. You become more aware of the food you eat. When your third eye is opening, your body goes through some changes to find its balance. Food is like energy with its own vibration and information. You'll start noticing that your food preferences change because your body now prefers food with vibrations that match your new energy. You might not like meat and processed foods as much and feel drawn to healthier, natural, and fresh foods that can boost your energy and vibration. Your dreams become more vivid and have hidden meanings. When your third eye is awakened, your dreams become clearer and carry secret messages. As your third eye begins to open, you start witnessing meaningful coincidences that carry profound significance. This awakening brings a realization that there are no random accidents in life. Instead, you become aware that you encounter specific individuals and events precisely when you need them, serving as intentional lessons and guidance on your life's journey. This heightened awareness of synchronicities deepens your understanding of the intricate tapestry of life. You come to believe that every encounter and experience, both in your own life and in the lives of others, unfolds according to a divine plan. It's as if the universe orchestrates a purposeful alignment of people and events to contribute to your growth and enlightenment. This newfound perspective instills a sense of purpose and interconnectedness, enhancing your spiritual understanding.
Wait. It's a replay. Oh, my bad. Let's go to the next one.
No, your eyes aren't deceiving you. This really is a giant petrified crocodile. And please don't try and tell me it's Pridolia, because this is not the same thing at all. It's become quite clear to me that once upon a time, humans, animals, and trees used to be a lot bigger compared to now. It's not like I'm just making this up. There is so much evidence right in front of us. It's time to stop ignoring it. The Smithsonian is responsible for hiding or losing most of the bones of these giants. You don't want to miss this one.
The Smithsonian is responsible for hiding most of the discoveries of giant humans. They don't want people to know about these giants because it goes against the evolution theory. This skull used to be on display in Winnemucca, Nevada until a few years ago when they took it down. It's in the basement. You have to specially ask to see it. A giant human skull. Here's a normal human thumb bone. Underneath is a giant human thumb bone. We've got a replica of a thigh bone in our museum from a guy that would have been about 13 feet tall.
Whoa, that's crazy.
If you meet a guy like that, call him sir. Whoa. These jaw bones are on display at a hotel in Turkey. 6.5 inches across the TMJs. Any one of you could put your head inside the jaw and bounce it around. Waukesha, Wisconsin. They found a human skull 3 times the size of ordinary humans, found in an Indian burial mound. Roman Emperor Maximus was 8'6" 2,000 years ago, where we get our word maximum from. When the Mexicans, Cortez, went to Mexico and conquered part of it, the people who lived there said, oh, there used to be giants that lived on this continent. They brought a bone of one of these guys out. Just the thigh bone was as tall as Cortez. This is a giant block of rock. Who on earth is moving these things? Consider that's a camel in front of it for scale. Who's cutting and moving these things? This is a 39-pound axe head. Swing a 10-pound sledge for a few minutes and see why I'm wondering who's swinging a 39-pound axe head. And in Guam, they have a legend that the giants used to live on the island of Guam and built these big latte stones over there. In Indiana, 8 giants were found ranging from 8 to 9 feet long wearing heavy copper armor. The museum was not interested in them. Why would a museum not be interested in 9-foot skeletons to put on display? Could it be that there's a theory called evolution which says we started off small and we're getting bigger? Which makes us feel important, of course, you know. We're evolving. Ye shall be as gods. You're getting better. Could it be the truth is exactly the opposite? People were much bigger before the flood and now we're getting worse? And maybe they're trying to hide that?
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and follow at my...
We definitely got giants before us, for sure. We definitely had giants, indeed. Especially if they're showing evidence like that. Yeah, for sure.
It is. They gotta tell you the truth in jokes.
Okay.
I mean, what? I mean, Trail, you played, 1B. Kobe 1A. 1B. How is he able to play at this level for such a long... We've seen guys have peaks. But they peak and the dude got here and stayed there. I mean, he's like a plane. He got to a comfortable cruising altitude and stayed there.
He's like, I used to have this joke with my friends that he was created in the lab. He's not a real person.
There you go.
So that's how.
The truth is always told with a joke.
Current oldest player.
Listen to this. They gotta
So he's definitely a robot. I don't care. LeBron James too old to still be playing.
It doesn't come off, as you can see. It doesn't come off. I indeed do identify as a white man. So please respect my decision. Please respect my identity.
Dude,
now
that's just like some soap on his face, man.
What you guys would need to know
What's
about
going
me
on?
is my name is Archbishop Jeffrey. I've been alive for about 438 years, so 4 centuries. 4 centuries going on 5 centuries. Thank you to M215 for following me. For the majority of my career, thank you to Hey Is Virus for following me. Now, for a majority of my career in my life, thank you to the 517 Kid for following me. It doesn't come off, as you can see.
The Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. But when you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged.
Smells nasty in there. He ends up following where that smell is coming from. Ends up taking him downstairs to like a room. And in that room, he sees like a big ass pool. He looks over it. And he sees a bunch of dead bodies. They're not regular dead bodies though.
What kind of bodies are they?
Bro, they're a bunch of little kids. What? It's a lot of them. And they're all decomposing. People are saying that it could be a hoax because he could be the one putting the bodies there. Because the way they're positioned and the way they look, it doesn't look like how people think real bodies would look like. But the thing is, he ends up going there back. He ends up seeing these new bottles on the floor. It looks like they were used and stuff. They look like medical bottles. He goes around, but now the bodies are more decayed. You can see ribs, you can see skeleton.
What? Are they in some type of liquid?
Yeah. And that blue tarp, that wasn't there either.
You think it's real or you think it's fake?
Don't forget to like and follow and stay weird. This man found something.
Man, that's creepy right there, man. And that make me wonder, like, what's really going on in these abandoned homes and stuff like that. So, you know, out there in the trenches and hoods and stuff, man. And it's so easy to just pick up kids. Kids don't be really knowing. It's sad, man. Protect the kids, man. For sure, protect the kids. What is that? Looks so disturbing. I don't want to see that. I can't see that right now.
A wave of pneumonia has been sweeping China since the month of November. What is going on in the world? And not only is it affecting China, it's also jumping borders. Denmark, Sweden, and the Netherlands are experiencing what's called epidemic levels. Now, it is said to be coming to America as well. Just watch this video.
Killer cough from China has jumped borders. Children around the world have started falling sick. It's scary.
because it is hard to put a finger on what really is triggering the cough. Some experts believe it's a combination of different illnesses. Some are pointing at a mysterious pneumonia, some at white lung syndrome, even mycoplasma pneumonia and walking pneumonia. These are different names with similar symptoms. I'm talking about cough, fever, and fatigue. Children as young as 3 are falling sick. Just have a look at what's happening in the United States. At least 142 children have fallen sick in just one county in Ohio. The average age of the patients is 8. Most of them tested positive for mycoplasma pneumonia. What is this? It's a lung infection caused by a bacteria. 142 is an unusually high number for a lung infection. What's more, in Ohio, it qualifies to be termed as an outbreak. The American state has launched an investigation. It is trying to find out what exactly is triggering this wave of illness. Is it a Chinese export?
Come on.
For weeks now, we've been telling you that something is not right in China. Consider this. In just one Beijing hospital, there are at least 7,000 hospitalized children. At least that's what reports are claiming.
In
cities
China.
like Xi'an as well, hospitals are crowded. We have been showing you videos of children doing their homework while receiving IV. We've also been getting you voices from on the ground of parents who are extremely worried. Many of them believe China is covering up something big, perhaps another outbreak. We have been constantly reminding you that the Wuhan virus also started as a mysterious pneumonia.
7,000 children housed in a hospital? Did y'all hear that? And is jumping its way over to the borders of America. Have you and your children been experiencing any of these symptoms? Comment down below and let us know. Share this video.
Android 3000, I'm gonna say what everybody else is thinking. Fuck your fucking flute album.
Wow.
Now, you are entitled to your opinion, but OG, because you are entitled to your opinion, I'm going to try to keep this as respectful as possible. If you don't like what you hear and what you see, change the fucking channel. What the fuck is you placing all this responsibility on Andre 3000 for? I feel like what the world fails to do is understand that the artist has a life of their own as well. I feel like y'all think that artists are machines. Y'all think that artists don't have feelings, they don't have personal lives, they don't have personal anything, and they don't get to have nothing, especially if they chose to live this life. What if people just love to make music? Andre has told you on 30,000 different occasions, 30,001 different occasions, that he is a creator first. Why can't you just respect the fact that he is a creator first? What if he went through some traumatic shit outside of the limelight, and maybe this is his way of healing himself? But see, from what I'm hearing, your opinion is this is the most unlearned, unhealed, unwilling to heal, unwilling to get to know oneself, unwilling to meditate, unwilling to learn and grow spiritually person that I've ever seen. I ain't gonna lie to you, I try not to judge people. I really try not to judge people, but from what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing come out of your mouth, sir, you don't want to heal yourself. You just want what you want for people, no matter how much it depletes them. I just told you, he don't give a damn about celebrity. He don't give a damn about being known and none of that stuff. You can't even acknowledge and appreciate the fact that he is literally someone trying to be genuine in a world full of Hollywood weirdos. You would rather him be one of them and just give him what you want because it's you. But clearly you don't give a damn. That don't matter to you, right? That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It never will matter. Y'all gonna learn soon that artists are human beings as well, and they go through things. We go through things. We have life. We have a lot of things going on in our lives going on that y'all not gonna help with. Y'all just want what y'all want. As fans and as supporters, y'all just want what y'all want from y'all favorite artists. That's it. You're not willing to help them. You're not willing to send no money to them. You're not willing to do nothing to help them and make their situation better. They have to make their situation better for themselves. We are all responsible for our own happiness. He is not responsible for your happiness, which means you are responsible for your happiness, and you are not responsible for his happiness, which means that he has to do it for himself. And that is what he is doing. That's what this album is he is doing what is making him happy at his age. Indeed. And at his point in his life, whether it makes you happy or not, either you appreciate it or you find somebody else to listen to. I'm so sick of y'all treating artists like fucking robots and then getting mad when you don't get what you want. Grow up.
Yeah. He definitely did some beats, I guess. Because it was a good album, man. The little flute, pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey guys, it's your boy Arthur Fleck, back with more explosive details on the P. Diddy never-ending saga debacle between P. Diddy, Cassie, and the late Kim Porter. New details have come out, explosive details have come out about the alleged book of Kim Porter. Allegedly, one of the chapters in her book had a lot to do with her discovering P. Diddy fandangling with another employee from Bad Boy Entertainment. Allegedly an artist that was trying to sign to Bad Boy at the time. She allegedly walked in on him and the former artist, or soon-to-be artist, in engaging in some things that were not exactly holy. Let's put it that way. And allegedly, when she walked into the room, he looked at her as if to say, "What? What are you looking at?" Afterwards, he allegedly approached her and talked to her about what she allegedly saw. And she said she saw nothing, but he knew way better. He knew that she walked in on him doing the unholy deed with the aspiring artist. So there you have it, one of the explosive details about Kim Porter's book. And this is definitely a reason why Diddy would not want that story out. Allegedly, there are many stories very similar to this between him and other former employees and other artists, where he was allegedly caught red-handed doing the do with these other artists. Stay tapped in as the details, keep emerging, and I'm going to keep updating you guys on a day-to-day. So I appreciate you guys, as usual. Get in the comments, let's chop it up. This is crazy, guys.
And I can't even go to the grocery store without some shoes that's clean and a shirt with a team. It seems we live in the American dream, but the people highest up got the lowest self-esteem. The prettiest people do the ugliest things. For the road to riches and diamond rings. We shine because they hate us, floss because they degrade us. We trying to buy back our 40 acres. And for that paper, look how low we a stoop. Even when I'm in my Benz, I'm still a nigga in a coupe. I said, fuck the police, that's how I treat them. We bought our way out of jail, but we can't buy freedom. See, we buy a lot of clothes, but we don't really need them. Things we buy to cover up what's inside, cause they made us hate ourselves and love their wealth. That's why shorty's hollering, where the ballers at? Drug dealer buy Jordan, crack here by crack, and the white man get paid off for all of that.
The old Kanye, we need the old Kanye back, man. This new stuff is alright, but man, the old Kanye was definitely talking to us, man. Dang. Shout out to Kanye, man. The old Kanye.
They just banned the iPhone in France because it emits too much radiation. This video is for entertainment.
In Rema's tour in London, he has mocked Christ.
The Titanic movie.
Bro, I want y'all to take a close look at Jamie Foxx. Now, I told y'all a minute ago that this was not Jamie Foxx, you feel me? But nobody didn't want to believe me. Now, just look at him now. Look at his face. Mind you, he don't even have a head tattoo no more. You feel me? But just look at his face. Who is this? Somebody please help me out. Who is this? Because he looked like a mix of Denzel Washington and somebody else. Who is this? Come on, man. Be for real.
How are you, Jimmy?
Good. That don't look like Jimmy, man. What's going on?
What's it?
All you gotta do is look in their eyes, bro. The eyes will never lie. That's why a lot of these in their eyes.
The Titanic movie is.
Bro, I want y'all to take a close look at. Bro, I want y'all to take a close. Do is look in their eyes, bro. The eyes will never lie. That's why a lot of these celebrities that be in the clone conversations always got on shades. Y'all don't find it weird that we ain't even seen him on a live video since he been out the hospital? Wake Bro, I want y'all to take a close.
Let me tell you this real quick. You have already been tried.
What if the world really did end in 2012 and we're all just living in a parallel timeline where time does not really exist because we only think it does? That pretty much explains why time only exists when we pay attention to it. Part of your karma as a soul on this planet is to pay attention to time. When you stop paying attention to time, you're actually ascending. And that's what they don't want you to do, is ascend out this motherfucker. When you're not paying attention to time, ain't that when it's going by the most fastest? You start paying attention to all of this shit when you stop caring about it so much, because when you start caring about yourself, this shit don't matter no more, because you're gonna be.
Check this out, they always tell you the truth.
Alright, y'all, man. I'm gonna save a couple of these videos for the next time. We got an hour in, got a bunch of clips in there. I hope you guys learned something, got something from this video, man. But we're gonna go ahead and end it off right here, man. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You already know we're gonna keep these videos coming. Yeah. Send peace and abundance your way. With all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.